Welcome back to Auto Rush Pro, where power, style, and adrenaline collide. And today, get ready, because what you're about to witness is nothing short of a resurrection of a true American beast. After years of silence, the legendary Dodge Viper has returned for 2026, and it's not just a comeback. It's a declaration of war against every supercar that ever dared to challenge it. The 2026 Dodge Viper is raw, brutal, and unapologetically American, built not to impress everyone, but to terrify those who underestimate it. This is the kind of car that doesn't just turn heads, it breaks necks. The first thing that hits you is the design. Wild, aggressive, and unmistakably Viper. Dodge didn't just modernize it. They made it look like it was sculpted by speed itself. The long, snake-like hood stretches forward like a predator about to strike. The front fascia is lower, sharper, and more aerodynamic than any Viper before it, featuring those sinister LED headlights that look like glowing reptilian eyes in the dark. The massive front air intakes practically swallow the air as if feeding the beast inside. Every curve, every vent, every line has been crafted not just for looks, but for purpose, to cut through the air with venomous precision. From the side, the 2026 Viper looks like it's in motion even when standing still. The silhouette remains iconic, that low-slung, wide-bodied stance that makes you realize this isn't a car for the faint-hearted. The carbon fiber body panels reduce weight drastically while increasing rigidity, giving the Viper both strength and agility. The massive 20-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in ultra-sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires are ready to grip the tarmac like claws. Around back, the huge diffuser, the quad exhausts, and that active rear wing scream performance. And when you hit that ignition, the V10 roar echoes like thunder across the horizon, raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. But Dodge didn't just want the Viper to be a monster on the outside. Step inside, and you'll realize they've taken it into the modern era while keeping its hardcore spirit alive. The interior of the 2026 Dodge Viper is a perfect mix of muscle and luxury. The cabin wraps around the driver like a fighter jet cockpit, focused, minimalistic, and performance-driven. Premium Alcantara and hand-stitched leather dominate the dashboard, doors, and steering wheel, while carbon fiber inserts remind you this is a track weapon first and a luxury car second. The seats are all new carbon fiber racing buckets with heating, ventilation, and an ergonomic design that hugs you through every corner. Dodge has worked closely with SRT engineers to ensure that even at high G-forces, you feel completely locked in. The flat-bottom steering wheel comes with paddle shifters, customizable digital cluster controls, and a small red start button that looks almost dangerous to press, and it is. A new 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster now gives drivers real-time telemetry from lap, times to tire pressure, and even G-force readings. The infotainment system has also been upgraded with a high-definition 10.1-inch touchscreen running Uconnect 6. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice commands, and even a dedicated track mode interface that lets you tune everything, from suspension stiffness to traction control sensitivity. The audio system, developed by Harman Kardon, packs 18 speakers, but trust me, the only soundtrack you'll ever want to hear is that screaming V10 behind you. Now, let's talk about the heart of this serpent, the performance. Because under that long sculpted hood lies pure American insanity. Dodge didn't go electric, didn't downsize, didn't compromise. The 2026 Viper still breathes fire through a naturally aspirated 8.4-liter V10, but this time it's been heavily revised with lightweight materials, new cooling systems, and advanced variable valve timing. The result? A mind-blowing 720 horsepower and 680 lb-ft of torque sent straight to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission. Yes, a manual. Dodge heard the purists loud and clear and gave them exactly what they wanted. This monster goes from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds, with a top speed of 214 mph. But the real thrill isn't in the numbers, it's in the feel. The moment you touch the throttle, it responds instantly with a surge of brutal power that pins you to the seat. The traction control, active aerodynamics, and adaptive suspension all work seamlessly to keep you alive, but only just. Because make no mistake, the 2026 Dodge Viper isn't for everyone. It's a car that demands respect, precision, and nerves of steel. On the track, it's an entirely different animal. Thanks to its lightweight carbon fiber chassis and near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, the new Viper handles like a dream. The adaptive Bilstein suspension automatically adjusts based on speed, cornering forces, and surface conditions. The Brembo carbon ceramic brakes bring it to a stop with insane precision, while the new electronic limited slip differential keeps the power planted through every curve. Every corner feels like a calculated strike, fast, sharp, and deadly. But Dodge also made sure the Viper isn't unbearable for daily driving. With new drive modes, Eco, Street, Sport, and Track, you can actually tune the beast to suit your mood. In Eco mode, the throttle response softens, and the exhaust quiets down, making city driving smoother. But the moment you switch to Track mode, it's like flipping a switch on a jet engine. Every sound, every vibration, every heartbeat of the car intensifies. And for those who think American muscle can't match European finesse, Dodge has something to say. The new Viper lapped the Nürburgring faster than some Ferraris and McLarens. That's not just performance, that's dominance. Now let's talk about the price, because power like this doesn't come cheap. The 2026 Dodge Viper starts at around $145,000 for the base model, while the fully loaded Viper ACR Track Edition pushes close to $190,000. But here's the thing, for that price, you're not just buying a car. You're buying history, heritage, and the purest form of American automotive rebellion. There's no hybrid system, no fake exhaust note, no driver nannying, just raw, unfiltered horsepower. And for collectors and enthusiasts, Dodge is offering an exclusive Viper Venom Edition, limited to just 500 units worldwide, featuring special paint finishes, titanium exhausts, and a serialized plaque signed by the design team. Those models are expected to skyrocket in value before the first delivery even happens. Every inch of the 2026 Viper screams emotion. It's the kind of car that makes your pulse race before you even touch the key. It's not designed for everyone, and that's exactly what makes it so special. It doesn't care about trends or comfort or efficiency. It exists to remind the world what true driving passion feels like: brutal, beautiful, and alive. In a world moving towards silence, Dodge has delivered thunder. In a world chasing automation, they gave us control. The 2026 Viper isn't just a car. It's a statement that the spirit of American muscle is far from dead. It's evolved, sharpened, and ready to strike again. So what do you think? Has Dodge created the ultimate rebirth of the Viper legacy, or has it gone too far in chasing supercar perfection? Let us know your thoughts down below, because one thing's for sure: the Viper is back, and it's meaner than ever. If you enjoyed this deep dive review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next roar from Auto Rush Pro. Because here, the rush never stops. It only gets louder.